Good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this video. The question is, who wrote the Bible? Was it King James? Please check this video out and tell me if I did a good job. Like, comment, and please subscribe. See you soon. No, King James did not have the first English-speaking Bible. The King James Version was commissioned by King James I of England in 1604 and published in 1611. It was actually a revision and a refinement of the earlier English translations. The history of the English Bible translation dates back further. Number one, John Wycliffe Bible, which was written in 1382 to 1384. This was the first complete English translation of the Bible, translated from the Latin Vulgate. 2. William Tyndale's New Testament was written in 1525 to 1526. Tyndale was the first to translate the New Testament from Greek to English. The Coverdale Bible was in 1535, the first complete printed Bible in English by Miles Coverdale. 4. Matthew Bible, 1537, another complete English Bible compiled by John Rogers. 5 is the Great Bible, 1539, the first authorized English Bible for public use. 6. Geneva Bible is 1560, a popular English translation that preceded the King James Version. 7. The Bishop's Bible, 1568, an attempt to create an official Anglican translation. The King James Version built upon these earlier translations, particularly Tyndale's work, and the fact linguistic scholars have found that nearly 84% of the New Testament and close to 70% of the portions of the Old Testament that Tyndale translated have been transmitted to the King James Version. Just as he left them, King James is a contribution was to commission a new translation that would be more accurate, scholarly, and unifying for the Church of England, rather than create the first Bible in English.
Question: who wrote the King James Version of the Bible? Answer: 80% of the King James Version is actually William Tyndale. William Tyndale was born in the 15th century, and studied at both Oxford and Cambridge, where his knowledge of Greek and Hebrew enabled him to translate the Bible for himself, to help the lesser educated or visit to 1604 AD. King James I of England called a conference to consider religious problems between mainstream religions and Puritans. The English Bible commonly used today is the King James Version. In 1611 AD, James, of Great Britain, France, and Ireland ordered a translation from the Latin Vulgate into English language. The best 46 scholars in his realm went to work on the project, and when it was completed, it was dedicated to the king who was ruling at the time, King James. The translators and his subjects thought that James was doing Christendom a very big favor by rendering the Bible into the English tongue. However, his real reason may have been personal and political.
So as you can see, King James did not write the first Bible or the only Bible. There were several Bibles already written in English, and then before then there were Bibles written in Latin, Greek, and Hebrew. So then I want to just debunk a myth that King James was the writer or the author of the Bible, and people question his character or the things that they said. Some say he's a homosexual, some say he was this, he was that. It didn't matter, because first off, he didn't write it. He only had a translation that he authorized as the king of England and at the time. So he did not write the Bible. He never did. He only did a translation, and he didn't even do the whole translation. Please like, subscribe, and tell me if I did a good job. Talk to you.